Good morning students, how are you? Hope you all are fit and fine. And today in SST we will start the new chapter, that is chapter number 13, Food We Eat. So this is the revision video of chapter number 13. In this chapter we will study or we will discuss about the different food items that we include in our diet. So we know that India is a vast country with diverse landforms. Diverse landforms means different landforms, and that landforms are like high mountains in the northern part, in the western part desert, after that northern plain, plateau region, coastal areas. So these are the different landforms which have different type of climate, different type of soil, and the amount of rainfall is also different from one landform to another landform. So the food crops that we grow, the plants that we grow, they are different from one landform to another landform. We can say that the growth of a plant depends on the climate, soil, and the amount of rainfall, the amount of water. So all the parts of our country, or we can say that all the landforms, all the parts of our country have different kinds of soil. There is the different distribution of soil. Some areas have black soil, some have red soil, some have alluvial soil, desert soil, laterite soil. So these are the different kinds of soil, and particular soil is good for particular kind of crop. For example, black soil. Black soil is very good for the growth of cotton and sugarcane. Laterite soil is very good for tea, coffee, and rubber. So in this way, all the soils are very important for us. So the food crops that we grow, they also depends on the climate of that region, whether the region have the hot climate or have the cold climate. After that, the soil, that what kind of soil is found there, and the amount of rainfall, whether the area receives heavy rainfall or less rainfall. For example, rice is grown in those areas which receive heavy rainfall, and that's why rice is grown in the eastern part of our country and in the coastal areas. Now people, those who lives in the coastal area, their main food is fish and rice and seafood, just because they live near the water bodies, so it is easy for them to get seafood. So that's why the food items that we include in our diet, that's depend on the climate of that area where we are living, the type of soil in our area, and the amount of rainfall we are living in that area, that what is the climate, what is the kind of soil, and how much rainfall is receiving that particular area. So all these things helps to grow a plant, because all these things give support to the growth of a plant. So the next is food grains, that what are the food grains that are grown in our country. So there are so many food grains like wheat, rice, millets. These are the different food grains that we grow in our country. Food grains are the best source of carbohydrates, and carbohydrates gives us energy to do our work. Now in the northern part of our country, wheat is grown there, because wheat is the crop that is grown in the cold climate and it is ripened in summer. It needs heat or good sunlight when it ripens, so that's why it is grown in the northern plains. In the northern plains or in the western part of the country. In the eastern and southern part of the country, rice is grown there, and in the western part of the country, which receives less rainfall or no rainfall, there millets are grown like jowar, bajra, ragi. These are the crops that are grown in the western part of the country. So in this way, according to the different landforms, according to the various amount of water that area receives. According to that, the different kinds of crops are grown in the different parts of our country. Next is pulses. Pulses or the different kinds of dals that we should include in our diet. We should regularly include different kinds of pulses in our diet, because pulses are the good source of protein, and protein helps us to repair and make our body healthy. Protein help us to repair our body, rebuild our body. So that's why different kinds of pulses or dals we should include in our diet. There are different kinds of pulses that are grown in our country. Some of them are gram, black gram, green gram, kidney beans. So these are the different kinds of pulses that are grown in our country. So we should include pulses also in our diet. So what are these? These are the food items. These are the cereals, food grains, pulses, fruits and vegetables that we include in our diet, and all these things make us healthy and fit. After pulses, the next is fruits and vegetables. Fruits and vegetables are also one of the most important source of energy, or it makes our body fit and healthy. It gives us energy. So we should add fruits and vegetables in our diet. Not only the food grains and pulses are the important part of our Indian meal, but fruits and vegetables also plays an important role in the Indian meal. It completes the Indian meal. Fruits and vegetable completes our meal. There are so many fruits and vegetables that are grown in the different parts of our country, or we can say that a large variety of fruits and vegetables are grown in our country. So some fruits and vegetables are there which are always available throughout the year. For example, banana, potatoes, onions, tomato. These are some of the fruits and vegetables that are available throughout the year. But some fruits and vegetables are there which are available only in a particular season. For example, watermelon, mangoes, ladyfinger. These are available only in summer season. So we can enjoy these fruits and vegetables only in summer season. In winter, there are oranges, carrot, radish, peas. These are some of the vegetables which are available in winter season. So that we can enjoy only in the winter season. So there are so many different types of fruits and vegetables that are grown in our country according to the climate and according to the soil that found in that particular area. And after that, with the help of a good network of transportation, these are supplied to all the part of the country. We know, and we had discussed in this chapter, that the three things that give support to the plant, that is climate, soil and the amount of rainfall. All these things gives support to a plant to grow, and all the parts of our country have different types of soil, different type of climate, and the amount of rainfall is also varies from one place to another place. But instead of that, we are enjoying all the kinds of fruits and vegetables, all the kinds of food grains and pulses. So how it's possible? It is possible just because of the good network of transport. It is only the transportation which helps to supply all the things to those areas where they are not grown. Suppose if something that is grown in the southern part of our country, rice that is grown in the southern part and eastern part of our country, but the people, those who are living in the western part which receives less rainfall, they are also enjoyed rice. So this is the good network of transport which supply the food items, food grains, fruits and vegetables to all the parts of the country. And that's why we enjoy a large variety of fruits, vegetables, food grains, pulses in our country. After that, the next is spices. Spices added taste and color to our food. Spices, they add taste and color to our food. It gives a good smell also to our food. It makes our food very beautiful in appearance. In our country, we have a large or huge variety of spices. Now, spices are also grown in the southern part of our country. Mostly spices are grown in the southern part of our country, in the coastal areas or on the eastern ghats and western ghats. The Nilgiri hills are very famous. The Nilgiri hills that are in the southern part, that are in Tamil Nadu, are very famous for the growth of spices. After that, in the northern part or in the eastern part of our country, there are also spices are grown. So spices added taste and color to our food, and the Indian food, which is full of spices, that is popular in all the parts of the country, and not only in our country but in the another country also. Indian food is liked just because the different kind of spices that we have. Next, oils. Oils are also very necessary or essential thing that complete our diet, because we cannot cook food without oil. Oil, it also gives taste to our food, and there are the different kinds of oil that we use, because different kind of oil seeds are grown in our country, like coconut, sunflower, groundnut, olive, mustard, sesame. So these are the different types of crops that are grown for the oil seeds, and according to their taste, people use different kinds of oils that they like. So these are the things that makes our diet complete: food grains, pulses, fruits and vegetables, spice and oils. All these things that we eat regularly, and all these things makes our complete Indian diet. So now we will discuss the word meanings of this chapter. So let's write the word meanings. So the first one is vast. First is vast, that means big. Something that is big. India is a vast country. India is a big country. Second is diverse. D-I-V-E-R-S-E. Diverse means different. Diverse means different. That India, a land with diverse landforms, a land with different landforms. Some areas are of mountains, desert, plains, plateau, coastal plains, islands. So these are the diverse or different landforms. Third is millets. So the third is millets. Millets are small seeded grasses. Small seeded grasses that are grown in dry areas. That are grown in dry areas. Dry areas. For example, jowar, bajra, ragi. What are these? These are the small seeded grasses which are grown in those areas which receive less rainfall or which receives no rainfall. Because these are the crops, jowar, bajra or millets, they can easily survive without water also. They can easily survive in less water. So that's why these are grown in the dry areas. The next is coast. C-O-A-S-T, coast. One of the landform one of the physical feature of our country, coast. So coast is the area where land meets to sea or ocean. Sea or ocean. The eastern coastal plain, the western coastal plain. So coast means that is one of the physical feature, that is one of the landform. The area where land meets to the sea or ocean, that is known as coast. So the land area of the western coastal plain, it touches to the Arabian Sea, and the land area of the eastern coastal plain, it touches to the Bay of Bengal. So these are the two water bodies which meets the land, and that land is known as the coastal area or the coast. So the coast is the area where land meets to the sea or ocean. So these are the different word meanings. So the first is vast. It means big. Something that is big, that is known as vast. Second is diverse. Diverse means different. Diverse landforms, diverse platforms, so that is different. Millets. Millets are the small seeded grasses that are grown in dry areas. These are grown in the western part of our country, because the western part of our country receives very little rainfall, and sometimes it receives no rainfall. So in that situation also, these plants, these millets can easily survive. Coast, the area where land meets to sea or ocean. Coast is the place where the land meets to sea or ocean. So these are the word meanings of this chapter that you have to write in your fair notebook. So in this chapter we had discussed about the food items, but in our country there are some food items that are belong to a particular state, but they are liked by all the people in our country. So which are that? For example, biryani from Hyderabad. After that, from Gujarat, dhokla, khandvi, these are the famous food items. From Tamil Nadu, from South India, the famous snacks, idli, dosa, vada, sambar, these are the famous food items which are liked by all the people. From Maharashtra, the famous snacks, pav bhaji, and after that, pav bhaji and that vada pav, these are the famous food items which belongs to Maharashtra, Mumbai, but they are enjoyed by all the parts of our country. They are enjoyed by all the people living in our country. Same happens to the sweets also. Shrikhand, gajar ka halwa, sevaiya, kheer, Mysore pak. These are some of the sweet dish. Rasgulla from West Bengal. These are some of the sweet dish which belongs to a particular place, a particular state, but they are enjoyed by all the people living in our country. So in this way, we can say that the food items that we eat, so they are not only belong to the particular area where we are living. We enjoyed the food items of all the parts of our country. And it is just because when people travel from one place to another place, so they share their recipes to that areas, or some people go to another places, from there they get the new recipe and they try it in their own area, and that becomes very popular. And in this way, the recipes become popular in all the parts of our country. This is the only way that a recipe that belongs to a particular place is famous in all the part of our country, that is liked by all the people living in a country. So this is the chapter about the food that we eat. What we eat? We eat food grains, we eat pulses, fruits and vegetables, and oil and spices. These are the famous things or main things which add taste and color to our food. So these are also the important things that we use in our diet. So this is the chapter about the food we eat. So revise this chapter